Hello YouTube. Hi, my name is Wishby. Today is August 31, so August 31st, 2012, and this is my second week post-up. I'm feeling much better physically. I'm getting there, and so it's about 11:40 in the morning. So of course I didn't go to work today. I have been going to work this week. Uh, my husband doesn't like it. My parents don't like it. But I'm a school secretary, so this week was like the first university, I should say, not K-12, but at the university level. So this week was the first week of school, so I'm a little bit dedicated. So I went. So I went on Monday for like a few hours. And then I went on Wednesday for a few hours, and I went yesterday, same thing. So it's not a full day, but like about 4 to 6 hours. Um, so it's been, and of course I'm not going today. And then next week I'll try to do the same thing. Because I work in an office environment, so I'm sitting most of the time. So yes, my butt does hurt from laying down and sitting most of the time. Uh, so I definitely would like to be up more, but I get tired real quickly. So the up more is not that. But to get to the numbers, the big numbers. So I actually am starting like in my book, like writing everything down, writing every week down, even though I'm starting to get weight obsessed because it's like crazy incredible. So I want to get over that, but let me enjoy it. It's not for a fat person, you usually see the scale going up, not down. So this is like incredibly wonderful. So my numbers are my highest weight was 282. My on the surgery date, my official surgery date was 8/17 on a Friday. So on that day, and if you've seen my videos before, because I was in a liquid diet for like the most of the week, because of issues with my previous surgery date, which was supposed to be at 8/15, but it's a long story. But for more, you can go back. So the official surgery date was on 8/17, and at that time I weighed in at 264.5. So, and then a week later, my first week on 8/20, on August 20th, 2012, I so that's not a week later. That's when I got out of the hospital, I should say. August 20 was when I got out of the hospital, which was a Sunday. My weight was 272. So I should do this again. Let me start again. So on surgery day, my highest weight was 282. On surgery date, I was 264.5. When I got out of the hospital 2 days later, I was 272 because of IV liquids. That's what they said. Now a week post op on 8/24, August 24, I was 256.5. And then today, which is August 31st, 2012, Friday, I am 250 pounds. Oh my God. So, imagine from like my highest weight, that's 32 pounds. It's insane. And from the day of surgery, I guess that's like 14, like, or 15.5, 14.5. But in either case, whichever way you look it up, like, let's say if you take the weight that it's supposed to be like the 272, that's like 20 pounds. It doesn't matter. It's like it's going down, down, down. It's wonderful, and I can see it. Everybody can see it. Everybody's like, "Oh my God!" Especially my students. My students love me, by the way. I'm like a great secretary. My professors love me. And so everyone is very supportive at work. Everyone's supportive at home. So that's doing good. So now for the bad stuff, and you guys know this bad stuff, of course. Head hunger. Oh my God. It's horrible. It's horrible because of different things. It's horrible because I'm not hungry. Duh. Like, I don't feel like eating anything. I don't feel like drinking anything. I have to drink. But in my head, I want to bite into a big piece of fried chicken. This not being stereotypical. I want big sandwich. I want in my head, not here. This stomach ain't having it. This stomach is like, I am not hungry. I don't care what food is. So even when I'm sipping water, the only way I know I'm thirsty is through just my mouth and my throat. That's the only way I know I'm thirsty. Um, not because I feel it in my body. So these are like, I think, very emotional things, um, with the wanting to eat. With the wanting to eat, because I spent the past, I don't know, I've been fat for a long time. So I'm trying to think. I think since I was 14, now I'm 38. So maybe like 24 years of just almost eating everything I want, except for the breaks in between, where you have to go on a crash diet, or a few months in between. There was one time I was very successful with Weight Watchers, but and of course, like, if you count everything together, I probably lost twice my original 282 weight, maybe even up to 1,000 pounds. You just over the years. But in the in between stuff, I mean, we know, girls or guys, if you're a big person, you love food, you like to eat. Sometimes you eat something and then you be like, oh my god, like, it's gone. So wanting to eat like a big plate of food. Oh please. A spoon? I can't even eat a spoon, much less like a big plate of food. So that's why it's all up here. It's all up in the feeling, how it used to feel, and I hope that goes away. My cousins who had that surgery say, it'll get better, it'll get better. But right now I'm in the thick of it. So I'm going through it. So my only good obsession is seeing the scale going down. So that's good. So you feel good about the scale going down. But everything else is just like, I have to take a sip of water because my mouth is a little spout. Yes. So that's it. You know. Um, so it's definitely not easy emotionally. Um, my new stomach, I've been experimenting. My aunt, like, there's this one, like we're Haitian, so there's this one like bean sauce that she makes. It's like a lima beans that she makes. You boil out beans, she purees it, and it's like wonderful and rich. And then of course she makes chicken. Like, she makes the chicken like however she makes it, and she puts that all together. This is like so wonderful, like a type of stew. It's so wonderful, and I know it. She usually makes it with white rice. Of course, because I'm sick, all of my aunts and my mother have been feeding my husband, so they're sending like all this food over. I am not hungry for the food, but this particular one last night, I was like, oh great, it's the puree. It's soft, so I can definitely taste it. I was tasting, just putting the fork in, tasting. And then, so I was like, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I could now, it's like second week, I could eat mashed potato. So I made a little bit of mashed potato and I put the sauce over it. And then I take a spoon, it starts going down. Great. It goes down. Another spoon, like a little, it's like little, please. It's not even that much, but. And then and then one of the things, like, I start feeling it hitting my stomach, pain. It's going down to the intestines, pain. It's like going down, burning. Bad idea. It's too early because that food is full of all the wonderful spices that we Haitian and black folks love to put in the food. And yes, I guess if it was lima beans, just plain lima beans, it would have been great. But don't forget the sauce of the chicken is in there, so there's all that oil, all of the spices that is full of So it was such a bad idea. But I mean, it tasted great, but the pain going down was not worth it. I was trying to hide it from my husband because he was looking at me like shaking his head. No, it's too early. It's too early. Even the mashed potato was like a little too thick, and so so in that respect, like that's frustrating in not a hungry type of way, but that's frustrating in here. It's, I'm trying to, I need this to be connected to this. If I felt the way my stomach felt in my head, it would be perfect. I guess I think so I could like schedule my food. So this morning I woke up and I made one egg, a scrambled egg, and just put a little bit of salt in it, and I ate that. It took me over an hour, and by over an hour, I mean it was probably into an hour and 20 minutes. I take a little piece, chew, 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 swallow. And because I'm trying to get my protein from besides the shake, I hate the shakes. I can kill the shakes at this point because I cannot drink the liquid. I don't like the texture. I don't, and I know these are some of the things that, they did talk about, like you start, like the first stuff that you eat, you just don't like. So what I did do with the shake, I'm trying to do is like I put the scoops of shakes into a little skim milk, so that it's really thick, and so it's not that much, and then I put it in the freezer, and I have ice cream. I'm able to eat the ice cream. So this is how, and then of course, and when the way I calculated, now I have like over 50 grams of protein. If I could only get that whole ice cream down, of course, I can't get the whole thing down. My pleasure in life now is drinking water. I could drink water all day, so I just sip water, and I think I'm getting better at getting my liquids down, so that's wonderful as well. But it's definitely week 2 has been a struggle, but my joy in life is getting on a scale every day. I know it's bad, I know, but come on, it's going down, girls. It's like, oh, girls and guys, it's like wonderful to see that thing keep going down, and it's like going down, and that's wonderful, you know. But the other is not so great. Bye, YouTube. I'm talking to a friend of mine. I was trying to do the skip, so I'll see y'all later.